So hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy JacobBird64 here, and how's your week been? Well, mine's been pretty good. And I hope yours has too. Today we are doing a book review on The Regan I Knew. There are going to be, before I begin, there are going to be spoilers, and these are just my opinion. You always gotta say that, because somebody's gonna get mad if you don't tell them that. It seems like. So, I'm just gonna give you a heads up. And don't worry to all those people who like my characters that I do in my other book reviews, because, well, they're back. But how about we just hop into the book? So let's begin. It starts out with, this book is made by William F. Buckley Jr., and he wrote this book. And this book is supposed to be a tribute to our president, Ronald Reagan, who died in 2004. So rest in peace to our good man, Ronald Reagan. Rest in peace, no joke. I liked him. I thought he was a good president. So yeah. It basically tells you that this book is going to be a book that appreciates Ronald Reagan. It's not going to be like a bad hatred book on Reagan, if that makes sense. It's supposed to be a positive on Reagan book, not a negative Reagan book, like a book called Why I Hate Ronald Reagan. I don't know if that's real or not, but there's an example, I guess. So there's these it starts with Ronald Reagan, how he managed to get a lot of people on his side, like yeah, he's an old guy. He's not a great actor or a good-looking actor or a funny actor. But he's a great president, got a great face, got great humor. Like, he may not be the best at being an actor, but he's great at being or having potential to be the president. And yeah, we see him go up against I think it was Richard Nixon, but he really didn't campaign much. But they put him on like the thing. And yeah, he lost because nobody knew him at the time. And then he tried to go up against Gerald Ford, another one of our presidents. And if we can win Pennsylvania, then we can win the primaries to win Ronald Reagan as a Republican primary. We can win the primaries. And he didn't. I think it was like Reagan got 90 points and like Gerald Ford got like 297, if I remember correctly. My throat is getting dry. Let me get a Coke. There's your little sponsor, I guess, Coke. Even though I don't get paid. I mean, it's not like they asked me, though. And you have these letters. They're like correspondence. That's what they call them. They call them correspondence. And in these things, they'll be like this thing on the bottom. Right here. This is supposed to give you more detail on what they're actually talking about. If that makes sense. It's supposed to help you understand more of it. Oh, there's the back of the book. Ronald Reagan, William F. Buckler. Or Buckley, not Buckler. Jr. So yeah, they write letters a lot. And it shows the years and it shows who wrote them, and like, Dear Nancy, dear Ronald Reagan, from this guy. Shows you that. It also shows, It also shows them talking to William and them talking to Richard Nixon. And he's like, I've always won on my first try. I usually win on everything. I'm Richard Nixon. I usually win on everything. Except for that one time where I lost on my first try. Yeah. And, oh yeah, I definitely think I could be the great Republican primary. And I could definitely be qualified. And I think I will be president. Which, congrats for you, Richard Nixon. You got to be president. So you're right. So we get to see him, William Buckley, and Ronald Reagan talk about the Panama cartel? No, can't think of it, but it starts with a C. Let me go look at it. Oh, it is the Panama Canal. I think I said that, didn't I? Okay. And they're arguing, and it's like, well, I think we should keep the thing, and then Reagan's like, well, I disagree. I think we should just get rid of it. It's not really useful to us at all. And they have a little debate over there. Well, not over there. They have a little debate. Oh, let me show you something really quick about the cover. You can, like, pull this thing off. See? You see that? That's because this cover isn't, like, actually, like, on there. You can, like, take this cover off. Don't know why you'd want to do that. I don't like books that do that, by the way. Like, just, like, let it be on there and let the cover not just, you know, slide off. Let me just take a little break and say how much I don't really like that. About, like, this kind of book. And there's this one part where they're like, oh, we're at the diner. There's Nancy. You'll be Ronald Reagan, even though I let you be Richard Nixon, but Richard Nixon isn't that important. All right, you guys are here, and oh my gosh, we're at the theater. We're watching. We're having a good time. Oh crap, some dude just got shot right in front of us. We just watched him die. Holy crap, that was crazy. I know. So yeah. Well, congrats for you, Serial Destination. And you got to change 2 characters. You got to be Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan. How ain't that awesome? You get to be 2 presidents, buddy. Now, one thing this book does not talk about is the assassination attempt. I was actually surprised about that. Oh, and at the last 20 pages or something, it's like called what's it called? Annex. Oh, and appendix. It tells you like something more about him, and like remarks here. A farewell to him when he left office. Tells you more about that. And all that stuff. So yeah. Oh, at the very beginning of this book, it's like his grandson, because William Buckley died or something. It's like, man, they were 2 good friends. It was like, it wasn't actually him who wrote that, but, and they helped him make changes. And it said, man, William Buckley's been writing this book for years and years. Oh, this guy's a writer, too. This guy right here, he's, like, writing books. And there's, like, a national, why can I not think of it? Not national anthem. National Review ceremony. And after the 30 years, Reagan's there and he gives, like, a medal or something, or he gets a medal. Or something like that. So, yeah. Oh, and there was this one part where we have Richard Nixon again. Come back. Sorry, you're now coming back as Richard Nixon. Just for now. He's like, well, Reagan's team's pretty good. You know, they're all right. But I have some issues with them. And there's like a little interview in here. He's like, and William Buckley's like, hey, Reagan, you might want to see this. And he's like, oh, now you're Ronald Reagan again. Oh, thank you. So, yeah. Oh, and there was, since this guy, not him, this guy writes books, he sends a book over there to Ronald Reagan and Nancy, and he's like, and then Reagan writes, oh yeah, we're going to read it, but I don't know who's going to get to read it first. I want to read it first. Nah, I want to. Now we're going to, like, argue. Very funny, I guess. Yeah. And then he writes letters to Nancy like, you're very cool, you're awesome, we're great friends and stuff. Or like love letters, as he would call them. Good job. So yeah, that's very interesting. I think that's all I have for this book. Oh, and they don't let the Panama Canal ruin their friendship at all. Nothing like that. So that's good. Although they disagree. I think that's all I have for this book. Overall, it's pretty good. It's not great. It's like 260 pages, or somewhere around 260 or 50. So it's not a very long book. I mean, it is kind of long, but it's not like super super long. Like a Stephen King book, like The Shining was like over 600 pages. It's not as long as like one of his books. But yeah, is it worth your time? Yeah. I actually I learned some stuff in this book. Yeah. So I gotta say, I do like the cover too. And that's all I have for this book. I would give it a probably a 7.7 out of 10. It was good, and I got this at Goodwill for only like $4. So maybe you guys can go to your Goodwill and find this. Maybe, I don't know. That's where I found it. So maybe check your Goodwill for this thing. Oh, and a shout out. Thank you guys for helping out a little bit, I guess. Good job, you two. And rest in peace, Ronald Reagan, one more time. And rest in peace to Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, because he was mentioned in here, although he didn't do anything really. And William F. Buckley Jr., who... It shows at the back, by the way. Let me just tell you this. Like some information about him, what year he was alive, 1925 to 2008. Wow. And all that. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Maybe hit that like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Had a fun time.